Hi guys, Leah Toon here with Saint Beauty. Today I'm going to teach you how to make your custom lip and cheek color. Sometimes we create our own colors and they are just absolutely stunning. Well, luckily for us as artists, we had an artist that created one of our most popular colors called Lovespell. Lovespell is a combination of two items, so don't worry, even though it is sold out, you can create it yourself. So what does Lovespell look like? Lovespell is the most gorgeous mauve color. It has a little bit of a purplish sparkle to it, but you can't get it anymore. So I'm going to teach you how to make it. So it's a combination of two colors, which is a lip and cheek and an eyeshadow. So for you, it's going to be Desert Sunset Lip and Cheek and Gilded Eyeshadow. So you can create them to make one tin in your compact, or you can keep them separately in your compact and you can just stack them on one another. One of the great things about having to create your own, not only are you going to get to be able to make your own custom lip and cheek color, but you're going to have some great options for an eyeshadow, and you can use it on your lips and everything else because our colors are so versatile. So I'm actually going to start by showing you what Gilded looks like on its own. This is Gilded right here, and I'm just going to take my eyeshadow brush with my fluffy end and I'm going to tap into my Gilded color. Make sure I get off any additional excess color, and I'm just going to place that in my crease. I'm going to just use that brush and go from side to side and very lightly blend onto my lid, up into my eyebrow area, or whichever area that you want this to cover. Now I'm just going to do a two eyeshadow look today, and I'm going to take that Gilded color and I'm going to go right underneath my eye as well. So I'm going to use that crease color for an eyeliner. So then we're doubling it up as 2 for 1. If you want to have a little bit of a darker edge, you can always add a little bit more by flipping over to the small end of your brush, tapping into that eyeshadow, and then just patting on that outer corner and getting that just a little bit deeper on that edge like so. And then we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And we're just going to brush from side to side. Just making sure our eyes are nice and even on each side. And you can see that it has a really nice tone to it. It's warm, but it's not too dark. And it's going to really make your eyes pop with that little extra shimmer fleck that it has in it. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to bring that to the bottom of my eye for an eyeliner. Now notice I'm still sticking with my fluffy end of my brush. You can do your eyeliner with the small detailed end. You can take that Gilded color, tap off that extra, deepen that corner. I like to bring it onto my lid just a little bit so that when I add that bright color, they meld really nicely together. But you can also take that small detailed end and go right underneath your eye as well, and that's going to create more of a darker, dense look than if you just use the fluffy end of your brush. So if you want to have a really nice eyeliner, go ahead and use that bottom edge. And if you want to soften it up, just flip over to that fluffy end and swipe back and forth until you have the softened look that you desire. So that is just going to be Gilded on my eyes alone. Super gorgeous. I used my highlighter for my base, for my primer. And now I'm going to go into a color called Rome. Rome is a nice light brown color, and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I'm going to apply that with my finger. I'm just going to take that Rome like so, and I'm just going to pat on my lid, creating a brightness with that Gilded. And then I'm going to take the other side and brighten up that lid as well. And then if we want to add a little bit of dimension to our eyebrow area, you can take that small detailed end with that Rome, and we're just going to highlight that arch of our eyebrow. And that's going to draw some really nice attention to the arches that we pay so much money for, right, when we get our eyebrows done. So then we have Rome and Gilded as an eyeshadow, and now you can use your Gilded as a lip and cheek color. So I'm going to start by showing you just Desert Sunset on my cheek. Now I have a little bit of a darker skin tone with my colors, but Desert Sunset still is a really gorgeous pop on my cheek. So right here, I'm just gonna put that Desert Sunset. So now you can see how it just has a really nice pink kiss to my cheek. Now again, remember our colors are all buildable, so start a little bit lighter and you can add as you go along. So you can see just a really nice pink tone to my skin. Now, if I want to create the look without putting them together, I'm just going to take my fluffy end of one of my brushes and I'm going to go into that gilded color and I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush, and now I'm going to tap over that Desert Sunset and just start blending that in until you have the desired look that you want. Now, one of the cool things about not putting them together is you can make it as intense as you want, or you can make it as subtle as you want. But you can see how that has created a really gorgeous purple color on my cheek. So now I went ahead and put them together. I melted them. I created a video as well, so I'm gonna attach that with this video to show you how to do that. So this is putting my Desert Sunset and my Gilded together in one step. And I'm just gonna take my fluffy end of my brush, tap it into my Lovespell, and I'm just gonna put it on my cheek over here until I have the desired amount that I want. And now you can see the same color. One I put together and one I mixed the two Desert Sunset and Gilded. And then I also used the Gilded on my eyes for an eyeshadow and paired it with Rome. So now you don't have to worry about skipping out on one of the most popular colors that we have, because you can create it yourself by adding two colors together. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it on my lips. So if you wanna create the Lovespell on your lips, you can do that as well. You can just take the Desert Sunset, go right on your lips, and you can leave it as is. Desert Sunset on its own is gorgeous, even on my darker skin tone. So my base is, I mix Mango and Goddess together. And you can see, even though this is a really light pink color, how nice it is on my lips. And if I wanted to create the same look with the Lovespell on my cheek as I do on my lips, I can go ahead and I can take that eyeshadow and I can pat it on my lips like this and create my own custom lip. One of the best things that I love about our products is how versatile they are. So no longer do you have to miss out on Lovespell. You can create it your own way by either melding them together, which I will attach the video of how to do that, or you can create it by putting the Desert Sunset on your lips and your cheek first, and then tapping Gilded on it till you get the desired look that you want. So again, this side I did the separate, I did Desert Sunset, and then I tapped the Gilded eyeshadow on top. And this side is my one that I melded together, and they are the same. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me and ask, and I would be happy to help.